Kohalayim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Bokar Kodash. Want to give double honest to my mentors, the elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, who taught me through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and Shalom to the sincere believers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. My name is Lamadia, and this video will be entitled Something Rotten in Denmark. Now, that phrase was coined from Shakespeare from the play Hamlet. And rottenness is synonymous with corruption. So now the inspiration of this video was drawn from the elder brother from South Carolina, Manata Zakbar. So here at the 13-minute, around the 24th second or 30 mark, he made this statement, and that's what gave me the motivation for this video. So here we go.
Fuck all that. You need to have two witnesses. Some stuff you ain't gonna be able to prove. We can't prove individuals sold out because we wasn't there in the meeting. And I ain't talking about them, I just mean in general. We can't prove these dudes are set up. Like, we can't give you the 100% proof, but the spirit gives you prompts. It shows you things. You can't see that? Are you that dumb? You that blind? You don't believe your own eyes? I mean, really, if you just can't look at this and just see for yourselves that something is in the works, you worse than an asshole. You're illiterate. This is Luke 20.
There you go. And he's 100% right. There's some things we just cannot prove. We just know based off the spirit. You know, the spirit could tell you certain things. And sometimes you may not say something right away, depending on the matter. You know, you might just keep a mental note on it. You know, you see a couple of red flags. You know, you may talk to another brother, like, yo, you may put a brother to the side, like, yo, you seen that? And he might laugh to himself, like, yeah, I peeped that. Or you may, put a brother to the side. He may not notice it. His response might be, you know what? Now that you said that, I notice it now. I notice that pattern. But, the scripture speaks about the discerning of spirits. And that spirit comes from the Most High. Give me 1 second. Let me get 1 Corinthians. Since I brung it up, 1 Corinthians 12. Because it's the spirit that reveal unto us things. It's not that we smart or clever. The spirit open up things. It's just like if a guy ain't right, the spirit may open up to a guy, to a brother that the guy ain't right. But you may not have no evidence. You just sense it in the spirit. So this 1 Corinthians, let me see. I'm going to start at 8. 1 Corinthians 12 and 8. For to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, and to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit. Because when you go into the 1 Corinthians, it references us as being, excuse me, it references us as being the body of Yahweh Shah, and each member having special gifts within the body. So now I left off at verse 8. So it says, for to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit. And some brothers too, the Most High might gave them a great portion of faith. Some brothers may not be a very studious brother, whereas some brothers might be more studious. That's a spirit that the Most High gave to that brother, to be studious. You got some guys that just explore the scriptures more than other brothers, but that's all by the spirit. But then some guys, the Most High gave them strong faith, and they may not be as studious as the next brothers, but that's all the spirit. So it says, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another the gifts of healing by the same Spirit. Some brothers into the herbs, okay? And that same brother's into the herbs, who knows? When the Most High give us spiritual power, he may give that man or that brother spiritual power to actual heal, individuals that's of their elect. Just by laying of the hands. So verse 10, to another the working of miracles, to another prophecy, to another discerning of spirits. And there you go, discerning of spirits. There's some brothers that just don't miss a beat. They catch everything. Because the Lord gave us spirits of the spirit to discern spirits. So if a guy ain't correct, he ain't right. Your spirit may just randomly may you just lock eyes on that guy, and you just sense something ain't right with this person, and then soon after that you start noticing a lot of unexplainable things, so to speak. So everything is spiritual. And going back to the what the elder brother stated, the elder Manata Zakba, as he stated, just because we're not there don't mean we can't judge. Now let's pull up what Satan just let me pull it up again. Let's pull up 1 Corinthians, the 5th chapter. I accidentally closed the tab, but that's Satan. That just means Satan just clocked in. That's all. But that's okay. There we go. And I posted the scripture on the brother channel too. So 1 Corinthians 5:3, for really as absent in the body, because we're not there physical, but present in spirit, have judged already. So there's times we do judge without us being present, as though I were present. So sometimes we judge as if we were present, looking at the evidence of things concerning him that have so done this deed. Now let's go to Galatians 2, beginning at verse 4. And that because of false brethren unawares brought in, who came in privately to spy out our liberty, which we have in Yahweh Shah, that they might bring us into bondage. And you have a lot of, a lot of guys you got to keep your eye on. Like, they just randomly just do impulsive things, or they say impulsive things. Those are the guys you got to watch out for. Now, let's just say those particular guys are not agents, right? But guess what? They still are agents because they agent of Satan. You know, Satan sent them there to bring confusion. So, you know, a lot of guys, you know, coming in or that came in, you got to keep an eye on them, you know. You just don't trust them right away. They have to go through a vetting period. You have to vet them out, pay attention to their patterns before you start inviting them to, you know, different places, inviting them to your home, inviting them, you know, to personally think, you know, introducing them to your family. The scriptures say, do no secret thing in front of a stranger. Second Corinthians 11 and 13. For such are false apostles. And the word apostle just means sent out. All right. Now you got a lot of these guys just popping up out of nowhere. You know, they watch a couple of videos, they throw on a garment, don't know the scriptures, breaking down scriptures wrong, wearing fitted hats. A new era at that, a new era fitted hat. Because they bring it a new era of teaching, which is not according to the scriptures. They going against the format, how the Lord set it up. The Lord said, if a man praying or prophesying should not have his head covered, you know what they do? I'm gonna put a hat on with a 6-point star. Or they may have a hat, a fitted hat with the menorah on it, and a t-shirt and fringes, teaching whatever they want to teach, and they talking like they experts, but they pretty much novice. So for such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into apostles of Yahushua. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. And a lot of these dudes are Satan. And now they look like angels of lights because they teach. They may have the 12 tribes out there, and they may actually teach the name, but then they start going off. Or they may have the 12 tribes correct, but then the name is wrong. Some of them saying you could have sex on a Sabbath. That's Satan. Now it says, therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness. Because they appear to be righteous. When we look at their deeds, it's all wicked. Who end should be according to their works. Meaning they're going to be destroyed. We read this. And that's pretty much it, you know. And I guess I'll close with that. So, Lord willing, this video was edifying. And I'm going to say again, all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, Shalom. That's how it works.